Hello, welcome to BigTibis Solutions. In this video, we are going to see the BigTibis Apparel Management System. So this is a production process which has been covered in the time of fabric purchase till the fabric it gets converted to the apparel. So now we are going to see the process flow, and after this we will see the live demo of the software. So, BigTibis Solutions textile software is suitable for men apparel manufacturer like shirt, t-shirt, pant, anything. And same way for the woman apparel manufacturer, wear manufacturer. It can be an exporter, manufacturer plus exporter. It helps to automate the production process, inventory management, process follow up, job work management. Job work in the sense you may outsource the work, a particular process to anybody. So you need to track that stock. After that, the wastage tracking, everything gets covered and gets automated in this textile ERP. And why us? BigTibis Solutions is a one-stop solution for the textile manufacturing process, and we are being expertise since 2014. This textile ERP is the web-based software. It runs online as well as offline. In case if you want to host in cloud also it can be done. If you want to run only in your premises it can be done. It's either of your choice, as well as we are also providing an admin app where you can see all the reports. It's helpful for checking the reports, as well as you'll get notification of the task details. And it's a simplified solution for easy implementation. It can be used by any layman, and we have a long-term support. We help you to implement the software and run successfully till you are able to do it independently. And we also have a dedicated support team for training your employees also. And after that we have WhatsApp, SMS, email, payment gateway integration options also. It's a customized solution for tailor-made software, and we are able to customize as per your requirement also. And we are going to see what are the modules going to be covered. Here is the sampling and costing, the first one. Then the buyer order master, requirement analysis sheet, PO and receipt, fabric processing, pre-cutting and master cutting, the production planning like stitching, embroidery, washing. After that, the final is the buyer order sales. So this is the first flowchart I'm going to show you. Here comes the master creation. Like master creation is nothing but the raw materials which is required here. Like it can be a fabric, you may create any accessories, any bleach details, whatever the things you are using in your factory can be used for this purchase of raw materials. And the stock also can be maintained. So whenever we start with the sampling and costing. So sampling is nothing but you might have a style of, it can be, if you are an exporter you might have a style, or you can be providing based on a customer requirement. The style can be created. The style may contain what are the items in the sense what the fabric or accessories you need it, and what suggested suppliers, where you want to purchase it from, what is the cost of that, and embroidery cost, production cost, expenses. So all the details, as well as buyer code for whom you are creating this sampling. It can be either buyer code based, or it can be for a common one. You might have a separately based on your per your business laws. So based on that we can modify it. So some need buyer code, some doesn't need it. So once sampling and costing is completed, we will start with the buyer order process. When some customers need when they provide any orders, so what is the customer, whether he is an existing customer or new customer, we have to create it. So customer master will be there, and you can fetch the details from that particular customer master. If he is a new customer, then you can create it. Here comes the execution number, and you need estimate fabric. So what is the main fabric, what is the accessories, what is the style number. So style number, it comes from sampling and costing module. So you need a style number there, quantity, color and size. And once you complete the buyer order, now you know what is the fabric you need, what is the accessories you need. You have to find out the requirement analysis sheet. These are the required materials to provide the complete the buyer order, whether you have a stock or not. If you don't have stock, then you have to make a procurement through purchase order. If you are having the stock, then it's fine, but you need to find out whether the design and texture is available. If it is not available, you can transfer the stock to the process the fabric to the required texture. You need to dye, change into any other color or any design. So you have to make the change of the stock details. So one stock will be converted to another stock. The process detail will be done here. If everything is available, now you start with the pre-cutting and master cutting process. So first comes the pre-cutting. Pre-cutting is nothing but this module before the cutting process, exact cutting process. You will have an estimation of the printing, that is cutting. So for example, you are asking the master to do this job from using a printout. So you have a printout where what is the meter of fabric you are providing to him, how much of numbers you need out of that. So you'll be getting the pre-cutting estimation. Once the estimation is derived, now the cutting you select the master who needs to do this process. That particular master will complete the work. This is the master cutting process. He will complete the work. He will find out how much is been the final product, what is the wastage, what is the end bit, everything the stock will be categorized, and the final stock will be received. It will be stored in the stock. Now it is being stored in the godown. Accessories which has been purchased also been stored in the godown. Now based on the requirement sheet, we'll procure all these details. What are the raw materials we need, what are the cutting items we have already there. We'll just get it. For example, you have done 1,000 numbers of cutting of shirt, but you will first for the stitching you will take only 100. So for that, how much of raw material you need, accessories you need, how much of fabric you need, you will just take the accessories issue. Once you issue this accessories, now comes the production process. Now you may give it to the stitching person or embroidery person or washing or any other process, kaja. So the buyer order will be total number is 1,000 units, but you'll just provide the 100 or 200 whatever it starts from. So it can be segmented based on that number can be segmented. So you will be following where the particular stock is done, what is the stage of the particular order, whether it is being provided to the job worker or it is done in-house. So you can track all the stock details also. And the final thing is the buyer order sales billing process. So this is all about the production process flowchart. Now we'll enter into the software and see how it works. Now this is the software login. I am using my login username password. So this is, I am using the super admin, so I can see all the modules. You can segment it based on your like the user roles. So first comes the dashboard. Here you can see the buyer order details. So buyer order details are total orders you have received, total number of orders you have shipped, total has been delivered, total number of orders. So this is the today's order, this is the total orders. So these are details, basic details. And purchase order. Today how much you have done for PO and total number of POs done. What's the today's GRN and total GRN? This is count nothing but number of GRNs count you have done, and this is the number of quantity of meters you have completed. Then comes the cutting process. So cutting day today how much you have done the cutting and total number of cutting counts like number of cutting issues you have done and total number of quantity you have received. And this is the item process. Item process nothing but, so you are converting a fabric or into another fabric. It can be a dyed, you may print on that, you may convert into another type of texture. So how much you have processed, how many items you have processed. Total number of process 70 counts. Out of that 3,30,000 has been done. Total number of meters or anything like that. So now it comes item process received. So how much you have received, how much issued and how much you have received. So that you can see that issue is 70 but received is 98. Why the difference? You can see here, because you may send 100 quantities in a particular issue. Okay, in a particular process issue you may send 100 quantity, but the person who completes the work, he may send it in a partial way. He may give you 50 in a first set and 15 seconds, so it becomes, so one issue becomes 2 received, so the number may vary. This is the way it varies. And you can see process issue and process received. The same, the process is nothing but cutting, stitching, embroidery, those details will be seen here. This is the dashboard, and we can start with the basic details. So you can see the master, it has company master, godown master, item head, group item. So you have in item you have 3 types, like head, group and type. Company master is nothing but we can make changes based on that. It will be reflected in your receipt or purchase PO can change. So godown is nothing but where you're stocking it. So you can select the godown master and you can use them in purchase or something like that. I just skip over to the item head to shortcut this demo. Now the item head is nothing but a type of items, like it can be a fabric, it can be accessories, it can be a label tag, it can be packing, color chemicals, machine accessories, anything like that. So under, for example, under fabric, it can be in item group, it can be a cotton, can be item group. So you can see here in accessories it has a gun group. So something like that you can see. For example, in fabric, I'll search fabric. So you can see here in fabric it has cotton, knit fabric, woven fabric. What type of fabric you are using in your factory can be mentioned in the group. Once the fabric and cotton has been created, now we can go for the item, exact item what you're going to use is a fabric. So just use the fabric again to understand. Okay, so you have other items also. I'll check with cotton. Now you can see the cotton, like cotton, it's a fabric head, it's a woven fabric. In fabric it's a cotton and it's a woven fabric. It's a details it been described in this way. So you have a item code also. It can be, for example, label tag, it can be wash care. So this is the item master, and you have lots of master, like you can easily do on your way, like size, water size, it can be large, medium, XL, double XL, or it can be based on numbers like 32, 45, sorry 48, something like that, whatever sizes you mention. So something like that. You have UOM options also. It can be size ranges, measurement types. Measurement types is nothing but it can be kg or grams or meters. So if you are having a knitted fabric, then you used to measure through kgs. Otherwise you used to measure with inches or anything like that. Based on your requirement, you can do anything in this software. And this is a master where your all your basic settings are being here. The currency, party is nothing but your customer or supplier, can be anyone. Type of what type of party he is, like a supplier, as I said you earlier. It can be your job worker. So what are the party types you have and who are the persons involved in that, it can be done in party master. Then employee details also can be added here. Based on that particular this system helps to segment this system in a role based way, and that particular person can see only that particular screens or reports, anything like that. Now I will go on to sampling and costing. So sampling and costing, the first thing comes the item master. So as I told you earlier, you have to create an item first. So we have created a fabric, cotton, woven material, and now we have to create exact detail. Now this item group provides you, you have what are the things you have created, and you have to enter the item name and description about that. So I'll select an item group first. It can be cotton. Of that, it can be cotton twill. It comes here 54 pieces bleach. You can select the model photo. It comes under fabric. It comes, the item code is this, and you can mention the read pick details quality. You can mention what is the category it comes under: bleached, printed, raw, whatever the things, it belongs to the particular item. It not only, it's not a fabric, it can be anything. And UOM conversion and issuing UOM, what is the issuing UOM, what will be the receiver. So you'll be sending into meters, you'll be receiving to pieces in case of fabric. So something like that, what is related to that. This is the item master. First you create an item master. Now you create a sampling and costing after that. So as we told you earlier, you have to create a style number. So it can be an existing style number you want to modify from that. Otherwise you can create a new style of sample from scratch itself. So you have to enter the style number for which buyer you are doing. You have to enter the buyer code. All these buyer codes are coming from the master itself. You have the party master, as I told you earlier. If it's the customer, then you will create a buyer code for that. When you select a buyer code, it will bring you the buyer name as per the details what you mentioned in the party master. So for example, to make it easier, I'll show you the existing style number. So anything, I'll just choose it. You can see here, when I choose it, will show you here. From here I can make any small changes and create a new style number also. So 3879 into 124 WM. I can make any small changes, like I don't want any rayon crepe. Instead of rayon crepe, I use crepe fabric. I use some other fabric, but the same design and same wash care, main tag, everything is same. I use different fabric. So, and for the different buyer also. So I can change 3879 into, instead of that I change some other thing, like instead of creep I choose COTT. It can be anything, and the customer can be KVM. I choose KVM also. So KVM. Now this can be created, and I can remove this. I remove this and I choose from anything like cotton. So 100% cotton, the rate it can be 70, sampling 2.15. What is the production? It can be same thing, 2.15. For sampling, sometimes the size of the it can be 2.15 meter to create a particular shirt. It may change to 2.45 or 3.5, anything at the time of production. So I choose this and I remove this rayon. Okay, so I remove this. It will show you here in the below what are the items I needed. So I submit it. It will show you here. Okay, so I enter 2 times. So I remove this one. Now I click add items. It will show me here. Now I'll come on to the left hand side. I'll first of all show you what is the buyer name. I can change it to any buyer code. And what is the style number, description, what is the size I want to create. So it can be any sizes. So these sizes are coming from the size master. You can choose from any size or size range. Okay, so 20 to 24, any size range, not only one size, multiple sizes. And fabrication cost is nothing but what is the cost to convert from one fabric type to another type, for printing or dyeing, anything. What is the embroidery machine cost, embroidery hand cost, piece process cost, finishing packing cost. So these are the expenses which is being incurred due to time of production. So that can be added, and you will get some percentage of cost, and you need some percentage of rejection cost also, wastage in the sense, and any additional margin, what is the profit you are going to keep for that. And sampling cost per piece will be derived, what is the production it is being derived, and this is the total sampling cost out of the expenses. So we'll just receive, and you can change into any that is the, you can change into your cost. It can be USD cost or INR cost, what are the cost currency you need to mention. So you have option in the currency master to set up what is the cost. So as I told you, what are the materials you are going to use in the time of sampling, what is the elastic, what is the main tag, what is the label, what are the things you're going to use, like wash care, what is the fabric you're going to use, what is the meter. So this is suggested supplier details. So from whom you're going to purchase it. For elastic, whom do you are going to purchase? So you can select the particular buyer name. For rayon crepe, whom you are going to purchase, you can mention all those details. So I submit this. Now a new style number is generated here. Style number cotton KVM will be generated, for example. Now I skip this process and I go to the next one. And so along with this, you have the model photo options also. Like for this sample, what is the model photo you are going to use for the reference purpose. And next process is buyer order master. So once the sampling is created, now we are going to receive some orders from the buyer. We are going to enter those details in the buyer order master. It shows me the what is the order I have received on total an aggregate process. Now here this is when we will go for the processing, you need to have whether it's a exact order or it's a sampling order. So you have to choose. So whether it's a buyer order or it's a sample order, for what we are going to do the production. For the buyer order, then you can choose the buyer code. Default details will be displayed here, and out of that, what is the basic requirement of the fabric. So execution number automatically comes here. Once it appears, we have to enter some basic details like payment terms, whether what you're going to do with this, whether you're going to approve it or not. You have to approve. Yes, it's approved one, or you need to hold this for a few days till you are getting some approval from the higher authority or any from order from your buyer. If you are going to start with from the approval process, then you can go ahead. Now you have a label option, so you can ensure the label details. So first of all, we have to create some styles. So for this particular ADF, what is the style? We have created 4 styles for this particular buyer order, buyer code. So this is a dress. Okay, some other thing you have option. We have to select some color also. Okay. So any other buyer code I can choose. I'll choose selected. So it changes accordingly. So now you can see that some other more of styles appear here, and you choose the color accordingly. Blush color. What is the rate for that? So what is the custom cutting execution rate? So extra. It may 2% of extra. Okay. So how much of quantity? 1000. If it is 1000, then some 2% will be increased. And what is the size? I want to do it from 10 to 22. So you see, out of that 10 to 22, you get some sizes in between. So 10, 1x, 2x, 3x, based on the sizes you can do that. If you want to go with check ratio quantity, it can provide you in check ratio option. So in ratio, it's 1 is to 2 is to 1. Okay, 1 is 2 is to 1. I want to segment this 1000 quantity in the size. Check ratio quantity. It will show you how much ratio it comes. And submit color wise. Submit color wise nothing but, so same thing. If you want to go with another color, it's a blush color, and same 1000 quantity you want to go with either red color or something like that. And if you want to provide any label details also, you can mention it. So now you can enter some text. What are the wash care labels? So wash care, like something like that. So this will be saved when you close it automatically. So it will be saved. It will be taken to the next process also. Okay. Now we can mention what is the amount you receive in the currency or INR. Whether it's an export, then you can choose any currency. So say, as I told you, the same thing can be added for another color also. Submit color. It's a blush color. I can choose to blue mint. The same thing can be created. Check ratio and again submit color. So another color has been created. Here I go with another one like red. So true red. Rate is okay 1000 instead of 1000 I go for 500. This here 1:1:1. I check the ratio quantity. Now it changes. You can see here 167 is the exact thing, but 170 should be produced because cutting ratio, the wastage and damage will be there. So 1% will be added along with this. So three things will be, three quantity will be additionally should be created to avoid the wastage. To shortage can be avoided. Okay, so I just submit this color also. Okay, so I complete this. Okay, cutting quantity affects quantity mismatch. Okay, so I check the ratio and submit it. So once I complete this, I save this and then go to the next process. My next process is requirement sheet. Now first of all I have completed the sampling has been completed. Now buyer order has been created. Now I have to find out what are the raw materials like fabric, accessories, what are the things required. So generally the execution number is generated at the time of buyer order. In buyer order we saw that execution number is generated. Out of that execution number you have to select from that execution number. So I just select any one. Now when I select it, it shows me the details. The first thing you can see here 2119 is the style number, the color is blue, and what are the process that has been incurred, that will be incurred in this. You can see here the master cutting piece process, and what are the materials you need to create this particular order. So for blue 16 woven fabric, tassel, it's a dyed category. So you need so much of things like elastic, main table, wash care. What are the things you need in that UOM quantity? Okay, now you can see the size and color wise details. Since only one color is there, you don't have any confusions here. If you have multiple colors, all the colors will be shown here. So these are the style and color wise and available stock. So it will show you how much stock you need to purchase. So you can see here you need to produce 2097 as per the order, but don't have stock. Want to purchase 2097. So you can see here how much you need. You don't need to purchase, you have stock already. So stock is already available for this shell button. Okay, but here production quantity is 491 for elastic, but there is no stock, so you need to purchase. It will show you what is the stock you need to purchase. Okay, and so let's go to the next process. As we have some stock to be purchased, we can go for the PO or GRN. So how to do that? PO, first of all we have to provide the PO. The same way is very simple, easily you can do that. What's the process on what you need to purchase? Okay, I need to purchase fabric. So what are the fabric you need to do that? What is the color you need? What's the quantity you need? For example, based on the quantity, the shrinkage will be there. Shrinkage will be 1%, and it will calculate on that process. So if it is 5%, then it will calculate on that process. And what is the rate you need to provide for that? It will show you the cost. And same way if it's not fabric, then you submit it. Okay, execution number. We need to submit some execution number. Okay, so for the execution number for whom you're going to use this particular fabric. So the basic details can be provided, and it's a fabric. Similar way you can go for elastic, since you didn't have elastic or something you didn't find out, right? So that can be done. Sorry, tags. So you find here that kind of label or tag. See here, whatever was not available in that requirement sheet can be mentioned here. Now label and tag, blue tag can be mentioned. So you have to enter all those details and you have to submit it. So these are the purchase PO. Now you have the purchase GRN option also. So purchase GRN option, so now you issue the PO. Now based on that you will be getting the stock to be stock in the godown. So for from whom you are getting that particular stock. So what is the PO number? So out of this, what is the received quantity? You have 3 items here in this particular PO. Out of that, what is the total quantity? What is the shrinkage? Is nothing, same thing. Total received is 200, and what is the balance quantity to be received? Out of that, now how much you have received? Already you received 200 on 225. You received 200. Out of that, 24 is the pending quantity. Whether you got the pending quantity or not, you need to find out. So this, whenever you complete this particular process, the stock will be added in the godown. So this is the PO and GRN. And for one PO you have multiple GRN. So you may have one purchase order, but it may get segmented into multiple GRNs based on the stock they are sending to us. Okay. Now the next process will be like item process. Now we have stock transfer. So we are getting stock from one party to another, so that stock can be transferred to your own godown. So from which party, from whom you are getting this particular stock to the party. For example, you may give this particular stock to your job worker, for example. So it did not come to your godown again, and you want to avoid the transportation charges from supplier to the job worker. You can select from party and to party. Automatically the stock will be transferred to the particular job worker. So this is the stock transfer option. In case if you are having from your godown, you can change it. Otherwise you can change it from your supplier itself. This is stock transfer option. So next process comes the item process order. Item process order is nothing but you're converting a particular fabric into another fabric. As I told you, you may have a raw undyed, it can be a grey fabric. You want to make it as a colored fabric, or red color, blue color, or you want to change the texture of that, or you want to make any dye, any printing on that. So from what kind of item you're changing into what kind of item. It can be a normal button, white button. It can be changed to any designer button. So what is the item you are issuing? For that you have to select the company name. Example, I'm just using this. So for which buyer order, it can be buyer stock. You can choose what is the process on, sorry. So you need to select the accessories. It can be any button, okay, button, chalk button to what button, anything. You can choose from the item master. Coconut button. So you are doing this for chalk button to your coconut button. Same way, what is the color you want to you issue? It can be white color. It's a white color. Okay, I'll just choose that white color, and I receive into a lavender color. So chalk button of white color, it should be converted into coconut button of lavender color. So process quantity, it don't have any shrinkage on that. What is the total quantity you send? What is the total quantity you received? What is the amount? So it's an example I'm telling. It can be anything like a fabric also, as I told you earlier. So stock from one type will be converted, and stock will be added on that particular type also. Okay. Now I then go on to the next process. This is the order actually. I plan this. Now I issue this particular item process. So now I have planned to do this chalk of button to coconut button. Now I have to send this particular chalk button to the particular party. So this order number can be done. Accessories. So what is the party code? What is the order number? This order number is received from this particular process order. So if we if you have already created any order on the particular party code, then it show you here. Otherwise it won't show you. So you have to enter the party code, so you have to enter the number and all the details. So now I just choose on the accessories of fabric. I choose the buyer code, party code, and you can see here the what are the things I have issued, created. Sorry. So now I'm going to issue this in the order I've created. The order number is 5. This order number 5 has the cotton inch raw. It has been converted to the printed raw materials to be printed material. And what is the color? Black or white firework, geom, peacock color. So these 4 has to be issued. So total order quantity 5900 has been is the order. Now out of that I issue it can be 200. So balance is 225. Already I have issued many. Out of that 225 is balance. In the 225 I'm going to issue only 100. I can make sure that I don't, sometimes I may issue the whole thing, I may issue only partial. So one order can be segmented into various issues. You may issue out of 1000 stock, you may issue only 100 out of that or 1000 out of that based on your requirement. Okay, and after that how much you have received. So already you know that out of order you may partially issue, you may partially receive it. Okay, I just again choose on the accessories. I choose the buyer code as DLP, and I see that number 5 it's not available. So 3, I just choose 3. It will show me. So the black and white firework totally issued is 2000. I have issued 2000. Out of that how much I have received? 1860 is the, it should be received, but they would have given me only 1000 sometimes. So tomorrow they may provide me remaining 1000. And who is the contact person, basic details, everything can be shown here. Now we will move on to the process, like pre-cutting process. Now here whatever we saw is sampling. After sampling we have seen the buyer order. After that order, what is the purchase order. Then if you want to convert any fabric into either printed or any other dyed material, now we got all the raw materials ready. Now this fabric should be going to the next process of production. The first thing comes the cutting process, pre-cutting process. This is the estimation. Okay, based on this execution number. So based on a particular order we are going to execute this process. This is the execution number is very much important. So what are the raw materials to be used here, what are the fabric to be used here are been showing. So we need to choose that who is the cutting person. So we can choose our cutting master, and you can see here when you click this view. So this low sherry dress, this is the details about the style number. This is the dress hem materials, and these are the fabrics to be provided, fabric or raw materials to be provided. And you see here this is what the style, PS, PM, PL, what is the style, what is the size, and what is the quantity out of that. So when you complete this, when you save this, a print will be generated. So it will help you to understand what is that. An example I'm showing you here. This is the execution number, what is the style, and what is the S, M, L, XL, XXL, what are the sizes and number of quantity we have to do that. You have option to print it, you have the option to view it, you have option to delete the pre-cutting process. So once we complete, we go to the master cutting. Master cutting is nothing but what is the exact item we have received out of the estimation. Same way you have selected. So you can see here. So what is the 420 is the size we actually planned, and what is the received out of that, how much we have received from them. It can be 200, so remain 200 they will provide it tomorrow. In that, if you have any damage, you can mention it. So you will be issuing it totally on 500 or 1000 meters, and you may receive on that partially. Okay, so your order might be for 1000 numbers. 1000 numbers is your total buyer order, but you issue on that partially 500 for the cutting master. First of all, you cut this 500 quantity, then issue remaining 500 quantity for next day. On that 500 you may receive only partially 250 on a first day. So you can segment a order into multiple issues, and that issue can be segmented multiple receives. Okay, all about the cutting process. And material issue next comes it. So material issue is nothing but you are issuing some materials to the next process. Now all the cut fabrics will be stocked in the godown. Now we'll be sending it to the next stitching, embroidery, washing, whatever the processes. What is the issue? Production process. What is the execution number? So you can choose from that. Okay. So now we can see the production process options and cutting options from godown what you're going to issue. Now I'm going to issue the fabric for the execution number. So already we have created an execution number. For that execution number you can choose anything, and PRP number also, preparation number, for which preparation you're going to do that. You can see here what is the raw materials you need, you are issuing. So what is stock available, how much you are going to issue out of that. So wash care label, how much you want to issue. Elastic you might have in the stock, you partially you are issuing for the next process. This is the issue material issuing process. Now comes the production process. Production process nothing but how much it's going for the next process. So this is the alert showing you here delivery date is on this date, and this is getting alert for you. Okay, and this is, so I just click add new. In this add new you can select the execution number. Out of that execution number, this is being completed work, I think. So any execution number can be selected, and from which process stitching quantity is there to select another execution number, just some more quantity. Let me select. Okay, so finishing process is there. This is the final process, so you can change it to any other process. Packing process. So out of 466 how much you have been sending, and set quantity, view quantity. So issue quantity, how much you can see. So if you want to set any quantity, you can mention how much you are sending it to the packing process. So now finishing has been in finishing process it has been 466. Now we are going into the packing process at the next stage. So out of 84 how much you are issuing out of 160. If you're going to use the same thing, same numbers you're going to send it, you can do it and save it. Now all the stock would be transferred to the packing process. And to whom job worker you're doing it, it's a party. To which party you're sending this to complete this work, anything you can do this. Okay, in-house. Okay, so you can choose the same way any other execution number to show you the exact what is this. In stitching 29 quantity is there. Now from stitching, what is the next process? It can be buttoning. So in that you can see here set quantity. In set quantity 1x, 2x, 3x is there, 13, 9, 7. These are pending stock in the stitching process. Now the stitching is sending all these stock to the buttoning process. In 13 they can send only 10. In 9 out of 8, so out of 9 it can send 8 or 7 out of 6 out of 7. Anything, whatever the quantity you are sending you to the buttoning process. So from any process to any process you can do this. You can find out what is the stock available in a particular stage. You can see that. And here you have a buyer order sales, the final stage, and you have lots of reports. You can see there are lots and lots of report. I'll show you a particular report for your understanding, and show you easily. Now you can see here the entry number, date, what is the name, what is the stage, what are the issue, and what is the received, what is the damage. You can select on from and to date alone. You can do this. So for only one date or a 1 week, what is the process? You can see on a particular week or a particular day what are the process has been completed. So what is the stitching alone completed on that, what is the buttoning alone, what is the packing done completed on that particular date. So you can see that. So nothing is there on a particular this week alone. You can choose on some other dates. So I selected for 1 month. You can see for a particular totally process, all the process like smocking, stitching, what are the been completed. So if you want to filter out of that, you can see the process alone. So if you want to see the stitching alone, you can search what is the stitching alone completed on that particular month or week. So out of that, if you want to see only for the execution for particular order, you can use this one. You can see. So I guess this can be checked for this particular execution numbers alone. Yes. So on this particular date, what is the execution number of this particular execution number, what is the stitching alone completed, how much has been received, how much has been issued, how much has been received, how much has been damaged. You can see this. So all the reports can be generated in same way. You can see latest costing details report, production status report, challan in and out. Challan in and out is nothing but how much you're giving to the job worker, how much you have received. Party wise production status, you can see for the job worker alone, for that job worker how much has been the production, what is the stages. And requirement sheet details, swatch sheet, buyer order process. There are 4 to 5 options. Sampling and costing report, item process report, PO and GRN report, stock details, cutting details, production report. So you have all the options. Along with that, you have admin app also to get notifications, to get alerts, and you can see the reports in short. You can see anything from that admin app. So if you have any queries here, if you want to see any our demo with our technical team explanation, you can contact us through the contact number 9123515998, or you can visit our website www.bigdbus.com. The description box comprises all the details. Thank you.